Hello everyone and welcome to another video of my YouTube channel and blog. Today we're going to be doing some Zig Clean Color Real Brush Marker coloring. And I want to do some flowers in a blue. And so I took out all my blue markers and I'm going to do some experimenting first. This is a piece of Bristol Smooth. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take the marker and I'm going to spread a little on, and then I'm going to take paintbrush and a little water, and then I'm going to spread it out just like that, because some do change colors quite dramatically after water's been applied to them. So I just want to check all these out, and I want to see which ones go together, because I've got an idea. See how that one turned more purpley? And that one definitely will not work with what I want to do. So I'm going to set that one aside and move on to the next one. That's bright blue. Let's see how it spreads. Yeah, don't think that one's going to work for what I want either. Moving right along. Ooh, this one, I'm hopeful that one will work. Let's see. Yep, like that one and the first one. I think those might be a couple of winners. Let's move on. Yep, I like that one too. Actually, put that first one maybe on the fence. Let's see. Alright, let's look at this one. That's really light. I don't think that's going to work for what I want. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, now let's put these together and see how they blend. Okay, I definitely like those two together. Now I just need a light. I think that's just too bright. Alright, let's go back to this. And then that. Nope, don't think that's it either. No, a little too much water. Yeah, I think I might just stick with these two colors right here. Okay, now we're going to do some stamping and embossing. I've got my heat tool warming up. You can hear that in the background. I'm going to be using this strawberry juice stamp, this largest image right here. Let's see. It's called Be Still Peonies. Okay, I'm just grabbed my MISTI here, and I've got my piece of Bristol Smooth in my MISTI, and I just powdered it down with my magic powder embossing bag, and I'm inking up my stamp with some Versamark ink. I'm going to use the MISTI because it's a new stamp and it's a very detailed stamp, so I want to stamp it twice just to make sure that I get all those little lines and get a really good impression with my stamp. And then I will be using today the Steel Navy embossing powder by Simon Says Stamp. It came in the most recent card kit, the Simon Says Stamp October 2017 card kit called Brushstroke. And this is a really beautiful embossing powder. It has a wonderful shine to it, just gorgeous. I think it's going to do great on this image. Okay, here's our embossed image in that pretty new blue by Simon Says Stamp. And paper's a little warped, but it's alright. Okay, so now I'm going to bring back in our Zig markers, and I'm going to lay this darkest color in right along the inside edge where it would be the darkest, where the petals above would be casting a shadow. And then I'm going to add the lighter color. I think I'm going to intensify this lighter color just a little bit on the edges to give a feel of that curved overness of the leaves. I'm going to pick up a little bit of color right here in the middle. Okay, so that's going to be the plan for all the leaves, and we'll just keep going. Okay, now we're going to do the same with the leaves. I've got a couple of greens here. And I'm just going to go in right next to the flowers and where that other leaf is on top. And I think I'm going to go down the veins. And this right here, appears to be the rest of that leaf. So just add the darkest green in there. Just pinched my brush off a little bit just to get a little more of that water out. And I don't like how dark this is right here, so I'm just going to add a little bit of water and then take my paper towel and blot that up, and you can see it just lifts that color. Okay, now we're going to move to this side and we'll do this one right here. Oops, that's not my darkest. That leaves really tucked underneath there, so that's going to be mostly dark, and just the tip will be kind of a lighter green. Okay, move along to this leaf here. Alright, for these little flowers here, I've decided to do them in lavenders. Thought that would blend real nicely with our blue we got going on here. Okay, for these other little flowers in the inside of my lavender flowers, I'm using this kind of a pale pink. And I'm just going to color the insides of these in with my palest color. Okay. And now I'm just going to do a little bit of the dark at the base of these flowers. And spread that a little bit with my lighter color, and then I'll come back in with the water. Okay, now our image is all dry and all finished coloring. Now we want to do something to help it stand off the page and get it ready for going onto a card or a scrapbook page, or whatever your project is. So I like to take a light gray. This is Warm Gray 2, and I will go around the edge and then pull it out to blur it out to white with my brush. And just get a little bit of water, pinch it off, and just blur that edge. You see the difference there? I did decide to go over everything twice just to make it a little bit darker, and I might do it again after I put my card together. Just depends on the design of my card and if I need that to pop a little bit more. So I hope this helps with coloring with your Zig Clean Color Real Brush markers. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment down below. And I always appreciate everybody watching and subscribing and thumbs upping and commenting on my videos. It means a lot to me. And just a second, I'll show a final picture of how it looks after it's dried. Thanks a lot.